Orange's turn to ban. Orange's turn to pick.
Alright guys, welcome back to Game 2 of Orange Esports vs mith.trust in this GEST May Grand Final. Now Orange Esports, they did play Magnus the previous game, had a Luna, had a Spirit Bear, and well, they just crushed mith.trust in terms of the team fights, and they had better execution. mith.trust, of course, they did have some really epic echo slams that did turn the fights around, and the DK-CK, the CK Wisp combo didn't really work too well for them because they kept going into reverse polarities, and that kind of hurts. So they didn't work too well in the first game, but now they have a second game, try and pull themselves back. It is a best of 5 in this grand final, and of course the winner does get themselves some really good cash prizes as well as gaming equipment. So, and Orange Esports, they get the Magnus once again, and I'm really angry with that. No one should be given Magnus. Well, Magnus is OP, in my opinion. Even with the RP damage nerf, I still feel that he's one of the top picks here in TI3.
10 seconds remaining.
I can hope for some serious nerfs, but I don't think Ice Frog works like that. So mith.trust, they will have to deal with that. They didn't ban the Magnus, so they are gonna have to deal with him in this game. So we're gonna see how they're gonna do it this time. They have the Life Stealer, so something that's also pretty good in this current meta game post pre-nerf, I guess you could call it. Pre-nerf, and yeah, so is Orange gonna pick up a Bane or anything else? Because the RP will go through the Rage, but sometimes it's not enough. And mith.trust, they have 2 more picks. What is it gonna be to counter up the Magnus? I like how Orange always picks up the Rubik as well as the Magnus together, so as to not get countered by the Magnus. And good job on mith.trust picking up the Silencer. Silencer is some hero that is so underrated because of his ultimate. His ultimate is, well, it is just amazing, but people don't pick him up. I'm not so sure why. IG has discovered this. Well, netolic.sg, they discovered it as well, and now mith.trust, they're gonna pick up the Silencer. And Silencer, one of the greatest counters to big team fight initiators that needs to blink in, because if you time that global silence right, you blink, or just as Mushi blinks in, you drop the global silence on him. He's just a big fat cow waiting to get owned by the Life Stealer. So you're gonna see how it's gonna be done this time, and they do have the co-op as well for more AoE burst. So if Mushi blinks himself out of position, he could get screams out really quickly. And well, Rubik has no chance. This is one of the ultimates you can almost say that you have, well, close to 0 chance of stealing, because so long Silencer gets off his global silence and casts a spell afterwards, you're not gonna get global silence. It's safe to say that, but still, Net could surprise us. He did play a really awesome Rubik the previous game, stealing Dragon Tails, stealing all sorts of funny nonsense, and just turning the fights around. And it's gonna be a Sand King here, so Net will be playing that Sand King this time, and it will be X gonna be playing on that Rubik. Understandable as well. Net, his SK is a lot better than, I think he's famous for his SK, if I'm not wrong. And yesterday when he did play the Sand King against Zenith, well, his Sand King's rotations were spot on. He just knew where to position himself, where to stun, where to burrow, and well, he did get a lot of kills here for his teammates. And of course Mushi, he's a talented player, yes, but he is nothing without his supports. His supports help him, well, further his expertise, if you call it that. And Visage gonna be taken out, Gyrocopter removed, Luna gonna be taken out by mith.trust as well. So they do not want to deal with KYXY and his Luna. And the physical damage coming out of that is pretty cool as well. The Eclipse, a lot of team fight damage, and of course Gyrocopter, something that just splashes all around. It's kind of a Mushi style of kind of draft, so they're not going to pick that up. But still, Magnus is something that you do not want to simply give away if you do not have a good reason to give away. And of course, guys, I'll be keeping the chat near myself. Once again, and
10
yeah.
seconds remaining.
so as you guys can tell me what stuff that we
5
will,
seconds.
what any technical problems I'm having, and yeah, I can just help you check it out. Like the previous game, I had a little problem with the TV, and you guys told me, and so I managed to fix it before the game actually goes on, and the guys in Dota TV just gonna be listening there in silence. So thank you all, and of course you guys, I know you guys like to troll in the chat. I'm not too against it, so long you guys don't go overboard and you guys don't spam the big images. I'm okay with that. So, and no screamos, please. Screamos means insta-ban, words of gods. So screamos mean equates to insta-ban. So you guys have been warned, but still, back in the draft here, TA will be removed. Not so sure why, because Mushi's hero is of course the Magnus. So removing the Temple Assassin might not be the best choice. Darkseer will be taken out once again. Orange Esports, no, mith.trust value this hero, so they will take it out right away. Now, gotta see what Orange are gonna look to ban out in the last one. They have mith.trust have their heroes right now. There's the open wounds to start off things, and Silencer does do quite a bit of burst damage even at level 1. The last one dealing 150 damage. Granted, it is delayed damage, but still, 150 is no small joke when it comes to the early game. And of course, Clockwork Goblin gonna be taken out here. So no Rattle Trap, no Cogs. Cogs being one of the best counters against Magnus. So mith.trust, their turn. What they're gonna pick up against this Sand King. And yeah, Silencer really great against Sand King. So not so sure why Net actually picked it up as well. If he does go for the epicenter and he gets global silence up, oh, no epi for you. You'll have to rely a bit on that Blink Dagger to actually function really well. Now mith.trust, what are they gonna pick up? They have 50 seconds to think about it. Alright. And to you guys asking in the chat, yes, BKB does remove silence, but if you do BKB before the global silence sets in, it will pierce your BKB and you will be shutting up for the next 4, 5, 6 seconds depending on Silencer's level. But yep, Silencer does get pierced.
Alchemist. Orange's turn to
Alright, now it's gonna be an Alchemist for Alchemist for mith.trust, and that's pretty cool as well. mith.trust, they did run the Alchemist, I'm not so sure. They run it as a number 2 kind of backup carry where Lifestealer caused all the pain and suffering in the fights, and then Alchemist comes in. He comes back in and it's like, hey guys, I'm fat, I've Grievous greeded the entire map, I've got my items, and I'll be crushing the opposition. And it's a good hero as well, because once he gets up those items, he's really tough to kill. And most of the times, same as Doom, he will have that. Same as Doom, he will have that buyback ready because they do farm really quickly. And right now, we're gonna see what Orange respond with. Are they going to be picking up Slaughter like LGD Int did yesterday against Alchemist and failed really hard for that? I feel sorry for them. Slaughter was an innovative pick, but still not in the right direction, I feel. Slaughter just not too good in this version, with the long cooldown on a sprint, the bash being magical damage, all the things that Ice Rock fixed in this version. He might see a little bit of play now, but still Slaughter dies a little bit too quickly. Sprint is like a MOM for just the move speed, is not that great. But still, now the profit, the Nature's Prophet, gonna be here. So Alchemist won't be the only one profiting in this entire map. Orange, they want a bit of that gold as well. So Nature's Prophet will be taken up here. That'll be Ogor's hero. He plays really well on that hero. He did play it very, very, very excellently against Zenith. Being able to function very well on the tri-lane, just blocking with the Treants, making sure that the tri-lane won't be able to pull. And once again, they're gonna give R5 his Earth Shaker. And now this tells me that unlike Zenith, they will not be running the silent. No, they will not be running the Nyx off lane. They might actually go for an off lane Alchemist, or they could go for Solomid Silencer, off lane Queen of Pain. I'm about to scream here, and Lifestealer Earthshaker, as well as a support Alchemist. So it's gonna be off lane Queen of Pain, support Alchemist, support Earthshaker, and a Lifestealer or a Solomid Silencer. So you can run anyway. And of course, whoa, a Spectre here for Orange. Great choice, because Spectre, first of all, he does disable the Blink Dagger here on Earthshaker, and of course, secondly, he does chew through those, well, wafer thin support such as Silencer, Queen of Pain, just having the Horn Illusions running around dealing damage, well, that is enough trouble for them. And of course, Lifestealer, not so sure. Well, Lifestealer will find it a little bit hard to bring the Spectre down. Spectre, she's tanky not because of the HP, she's tanky because of her dispersion. So Lifestealer, gonna see how well he does against the Spectre. And we're gonna see what you guys can actually do against the Spectre here. Orange gonna have the KYXY plate on Spectre. Mushi gonna take up the Rollers Magnus again. The balanced hero X is gonna be on Sand King. Ogre gonna be a Prophet. Net gonna be on the Rubik. R5 gonna be replaying his role here as Earthshaker. Played really well in the last game. Gonna see if he does it well at the same time this round. And his partner SD gonna be playing on the Silencer, Aber, Quop. Lakel's gonna be the hard farming Alchemist, and TNK this time gonna be on the Lifestealer. So TNK Lifestealer means offlane Lifestealer. So it looks like they are gonna follow Zenith's footsteps. Well, not just Zenith. I'm pretty sure other teams have done it before, but still, they are going to be running that Lifestealer on the offlane. So we're gonna see how they're gonna run it. But still, we're excited to see a support Alchemist because of the nuke he can actually throw out. Alright, so TNK looks like Lakel's asking Orange to how to play Spectre. Well, that's not how you spell Spectre, man. Anyway, they are having a little bit of friendly banter, a little bit of bromance. Key on your head, AA. Shout out to Sweet Dolly. That's cool. I hope Sweet Dolly is your girlfriend, maybe. And Yu Fu, is that something Chinese? I'm Chinese, so I'm asking that. So anyway, Myth. Alright, try Dolly. So Myth, try. This is a troll, isn't it? So alright, anyway, Orange as well as mith.trust have a little bit of history between them. Gonna be all chatting it out here. So gonna be done pausing, and now with the smack talk, very akin to wrestling as well. The smack talk comes and then the real smacking begins. So now the smacking. We have Abba in the solo mid, TNK gonna be following him for some reason, and R5 on the Earthshaker as the Silencer, Alchemist, Lakel. So Lakel's will be playing the hard carry, Alchemist will not be going for the support role. R5 gonna be full of wards and nothing else. Poor guy. TNK going to go into the jungle. Get pulled a little bit here from his friend R5. No wonder he's such a poor dude right now. Net gonna be playing the Rubik once again. So Sand King will go to X, and KYXY pulled regen once again by teammates, and will be going up top. Mushi deciding that this time, hey, I don't really need too many branches, so gonna get only 2, and gonna go for the flask, so even faster for the bottle rush. And Ogre, 2 clarities, 3 tangos, 2 branches, and also ring of protection. So another jungle build here. So once again, we have a tri-lane against nothing, against a tri-lane against nothing. So we have a very, very boring start incoming. I could be wrong, but still. What's TNK doing in the trees there? Gonna take a little bit of shade from the sun. He does have a pretty bad 6 sunburn over here, man. You should use some cream on that. You should get that looked at. Anyway, you're gonna see the treants being spotted out here. The clarity potion already popped here by Ogre. It looks like he'll be doing that old trick where he does the blocks with the treants. Gonna stand here, stand him in here. So they're gonna send the treants in, but nope. SD already gonna be liking the. Oh, he has the haste rune, so gonna be pushing Ogre back. So lucky for Ogre, he is, well, pretty near and not out of position there. If he was really far away from his tower, he might actually have gone down there. And well, Silencer picking up an early kill is not something you want. And once again, look at the treant, gonna be blocking the camp. And no pulling means the creep wave will reach the tower. So Prophet playing it very clever here in a full cool pimped out set here for Alchemist, the Kells. Right, so meanwhile we're gonna have Abba in the middle lane against Mushi. So Abba, the last time they did clash, they did not do as well as they would like. Abba versus Mushi. Mushi got the upper hand there, And R5 meanwhile gonna be on dewarding duty. Wow, he did the pull once again. Don't lose it to the ancient. Don't. Okay. So I'm not so sure which side he fissured, but he did fissure the creep wave, and the creep wave did push it into the into the ancient. So very clever play here on the Earthshaker. R5 gonna be helping his middle lane deny some creeps. So Thai boys, they know some things about the mechanics in this game. And Mushi gonna lose the entire wave, I think. Nope, Shadow Strike gonna fly. Shadow Strike gonna fly, and now Mushi gonna be backing up there. Oh, looks for the shockwave. Not gonna hit on the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain just doing a little bit of fancy footwork. Gonna dodge to his side, and not gonna get it. Oh, right click here. Gonna get the right click here for Amber. And Amber going for the flask. A lot of branches as well as a circlet, but being able to out-hit Magnus, of course, will ensure her that bottle. So now Mushi, I'm sure he has it now. Yep, he has the bottle. 100 gold. And X looking at level 1. KYXY level 2 on the dagger, 1 on the desolate. So he knows he's not under pressure, not gonna go for any dispersion. And Lacal's meanwhile trying to control the creep equilibrium, but now Prophet has hit level still hit level 1. So Lacal's doing a pretty good job at maintaining creep equilibrium here, and the Treants have been destroyed by Net as well, SD as well. So no more blocking of the creep wave. Ogre gonna get a little bit of EXP here. Might hit level 2. Yeah, probably will hit level 2. Nice deny here from Lacal's. And last hit now, 18 for 9. Lacal's getting a lot of free farm. 2 points in the Grievel's Greed. And Ember. Double damage for Mushi's Magnus. So Queen of Pain not even gonna go bother get that double damage rune. Just gonna stay in lane, try and get the farm, try and deny Mushi as much EXP, try and delay that RP as long as possible. But you don't want to be trifling with Mushi here. Mushi, oh wow, a lot of right clicks here. Gonna be backing off now. Type of lol in the all chat, and well, allied chat anyway. Treant gonna be sitting here once again. Gonna try and block up the camp, but gonna be chased away. Treants don't have as much health as the Spirit Bear does, but Spirit Bear pretty OP themselves. And R5 once again managing to block up the camp. Great play here. This is the first time I've actually seen this. Look at him. He's gonna get so much EXP. Gets an ancient creep for himself, and now the catapult will buy him so much time. And it looks like catapult's done it ancient as well. Ancients, they only go after living things. And now they'll start bashing away at this. And oh, R5 not even gonna bother. I hear an open wounds. I hear an open wounds. No, open wounds here on the creep. So let's get some more regen up for TNK. He has the boots, he has the calling blade. Now I see an engagement here in Invis Rune. Gonna be picked up here by Net, and gonna pick up here on Abba as well. Is there gonna be a follow-up? No follow-up here. Mushi a little bit slow and skewer. And blink away there by Abba will be saving his life, and he's gonna get that granite golem for himself. Oh. Uppercut. Abba dropping really low, but he will want that. Might want to send a courier to yourself now. Click that damn thing down.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business.
He's wasting a lot of mid time as well. Oh, he loses it to the siege creep, so a little bit too sad there for him. And the tower will be taking the creep waves. And 13 for 1 here for the Magnus, 20 for 1, 20 for 6 here. So Mushi falling behind on the last hits there, despite having the shockwave span to help him out. But still, the Cal's sitting up there, 35. And Spectre might actually go for Midas here. Yeah, 1.4k. He actually might go for Midas. He has gone for the boots. And this is the unfair thing about life. When I play Spectre, I don't have a team of very dedicated supports trying to keep me alive. I go against a bunch of tryhards that gank my lane every few seconds. So I guess having a pro team does have its perks. And now Magnus gonna be pushed back once again. Mushi try and stab the siege creep, and a dagger denied. And Mushi not gonna get that farm. 3-2 now on his skill build. Ever 1-1-3, really good. And a lot of times we see Shadow Strike being maxed a little bit too much in favor of harassment. And after that, the Queen of Pain does lack in terms of AoE power, and that's not something you want when you play a co-op. And now Lacal's has a Midas. Wow, gonna have even more gold for himself. And 5 minutes in, he will have his gold skyrocket. We're gonna look at his GPM right now, and we're gonna check his GPM a little bit later. Oh, a little bit of exchanges going on. Yep, so 500 GPM here for the Alchemist, and only 300 for the Spectre. So Alchemist gonna get his items up really fast. Like I mentioned before, Alchemist is a hero. He's a late game carry. He's not as good as the rest. He's a little bit outclassed by the likes of AM. No, well, AM loses to him when they're 6 slotted, but still a little bit outclassed in terms of Spectre, Faceless Void, and other top tier carries. But the thing is, Lakel's, his Alchemist does come online really quickly. So he's not as good, but he comes online quickly. So once he comes online quickly, he will get up his farm, he will get his items, so he outclasses your carry very quickly. They can push at a timing, and they will get the towers, get the advantage they need to turn the fight around. And now still no RP for Mushi, so Abba doing a better job this time as it's Queen of Pain. X. Gonna pull the creep wave, so fantastic pulls here coming out from the orange side. The creep wave never ever touches the tower, so I'm pretty sure they are pretty accustomed to this right now, which is a little thing I don't really like about Southeast Asian Dota, is this the fact that, well, trialing is nothing means we only get to watch fancy support play here from both sides. The carries will just free farm and we're gonna see who farms the better one. Whereas some of the Western teams, they just go straight into the fight, and of course some Pinoy Dota as well. They do go for the straight up aggression. They send the tri-lanes against tri-lanes. They want to fight. They want to kill stuff, because padding a kill reel, of course, means you're clearly a better player. But Western Dota, they are really aggressive as well sometimes. They are defensive teams, but they are really aggressive teams as well. Especially the Russian teams, Russian Dota. Well, they love to dish out the hurt early game. And Mushi, now he has his RP, he can look to actually kill the Queen of Pain solo. And again, good Fissure, gonna be blocking the creep wave, gonna send them right into the Ancient stack. So, oh, missing it. Yeah, gonna get it. So denying 2 creeps once again. This Earthshaker sitting at level 3 here. He does have Clarity Potion, but he will be using his time. Farm up Ancient, so Ancient Earthshaker. Oh, Spectre, gonna pop his ultimate. Will he go after R5R5? No, he won't. Oh, it's gonna be on the bottom lane. Sorry, missing that. Oh god, we'll get a first blood there. I was wondering why he popped the Spectre ultimate, and now he will get it. Prophet will get the first kill here. And no, TNK gonna be popping the open wounds and TP out from Ogo. Oh, RP looks for it. Not gonna find it. Mushi, he wants an RP as well. Last word goes out as well as the Curse of Silence. Oh, he drops really low. Sonic Wave flies out on KYXY. Is there gonna be a dive here on the Queen of Pain? Gets picked up here and it's gonna be thrown in. Nice dodge here on the RP. Mushi misses his first reverse polarity of the game. 1-0 now for Orange versus Myth. There was a slow start, but now here comes the pain. 1.5k gold in favor of mith.trust. Dipping down a little bit due to that first blood, but still a little bit wonky of me to miss that. So Lakel's will get slowed down a little bit, but he's sitting at 2k gold, so he'll be looking at a lot of items very quickly. And now gonna check out net worth. 5k for Lakel's, despite dying there a little bit. He has to be careful with the Rubik initiation. Nope, gonna be an acid spray, so it's gonna be okay with that. And SD. Gonna get some farm here. Gonna throw out a last word here. No go. Gonna try to throw a spell, but not gonna find it. Gonna take a little bit of damage. Gonna poof in a cloud of silence. And surprised to see Silencer actually going for 2 points of curse and 2 points of last word. Might want to go for the glaive first. I understand the 2 points in curse does do quite a significant amount, double the amount of damage, as well as the burn, the mana lost is quite a bit, but still, the 1 point of glaives does ensure you the 2 intelligence if you do get any kills there, and any intelligence he can snag up is great.
Towers, you know the drill.
Well, I guess that could have gone better for mith.trust than anything else. Of course, Alchemist was dead before heroes there barreling down onto him, but Mushi, well, his first RP was missed by the Queen of Pain, so that was pretty cool. Very quick blink. Oh, Shadow Strike gonna fly out on Mushi. Mushi gets fissured up. Scream as well. Skewer to the high ground. Is there gonna be a TP? Yeah, TP out here for Mushi. So Mushi will get out. Very quick TP. Very experienced. Knows he's in trouble. The only way he can get out of there is the TP. So he's gonna TP. Regen rune on the bottom lane. Gonna be snagged up by Prophet.
I sprout anew.
Gonna sprout some treants. Gonna use up their mana, so it's regen up. Level 5 for the Sand King right now. Ogo has the Wrath of Nature, so team fights will be a lot easier for him now, but here comes X with his Sand King. Nope, Lakel's knowing when to run, he's gonna back off there. I wonder if I'll see any Morphling, Lakel Morphling tonight. And they could be saving it for another game, because Lakel, well, his Morphling's pretty sick. Other than the fact that he does Ethereal Blade against Alina, which is not too wise, but still, he plays really good Morphling, gets a lot of farm, and he usually carries his team to victory. And right now SD. Gonna be clicking the wave down. And Locale's gonna be farming up even more. 6k gold lead. Gonna check his GPM up very quickly right now. And 536, 538. And Spectre sitting at 367. Last hits 80, 73. So KYXY still keeping up in terms of farm, but still Locale will be getting his farm as well. And with the Grievous Greed, gonna be even easier with the Midas broken here. Oh, Locale's, why do you go back in there? And now he's in a lot of trouble. And it's gonna be a skewer out. Locale's will go down 2 armor. He's not gonna buy you any time, and they die. So Locale's with the Observer Ward still not spotting out the Sand King there. Very, very unfortunate there. Locale's a little bit of tunnel vision coming in.
Pretty sight right now.
Oh, when the creeps get a little bit too delicious, that's what happens. So the Grievous Greed getting the better of him, and here comes the Abba with the bomb of the Life Stealer. Curse of Silence goes out. KYXY dropped down very low, but a good dagger. Gonna send him to safety. KYXY has a TP scroll, so he might want to go for it. No, they're not. They're not gonna blink in to follow up. There was no TP support. They could have jumped there on KYXY. A little bit of a weird gang coming out, but still, KYXY, the Spectral Dagger, gonna be sending him to safety, and now he has the mana to do it again. And he's just gonna click any creeps that come near him. And SD. Oh, mushy. Hello, big cow on the way, Mammoth. SD comes in, skewers him up. Oh, the pickup might be a little bit wrong, but RP for the RP for the silencer there. So not so sure if it was worth it, but mushy. Trigger happy on that reverse polarity, gonna pick off the silencer. So good kill for him. 3-0 now. Is the score 0 goal lead for mith.trust. EXP dropping 1.5k in favor of the Thai boys. And Abba. Locale's working towards the Battle Fury, so he wants to go for a little bit more AoE, but the Battle Fury of course does limit your attack speed, does give you a lot of damage as well as a cleave, but the Maelstrom will give you the lightning. It does give you some farm speed as well. Will not work on Mud Golems as well as certain Ancients, but still, wow, very aggressive here on Mushi. So Abba trying to be showing him that he is actually quite a presence in the mid lane. But like I said, the Battle Fury doesn't really help you out in the team fights early on, unless even though you pop your ultimate, you get a little bit of faster attack speed because you did go without the treads. Your Battle Fury, your Midas isn't fast enough to let you hit at a crazy, insane speed that the Maelstrom will allow you to. The Battle Fury will give you a little bit of cleave, more farming, but a little bit more damage. But still, it doesn't really give you anything else other than that, and still doesn't add to any of your stats. But still, since he does have it now, oh, Global Silence throws out. Is there a top lane gank here on KYXY in the little charge throws out Spectral Dagger. It's gonna be a Fisher to follow. Nope, the Queen of Pain will blink in there to end his life. Oh, blinks to the wrong side. Great pick off here. Oh, Shadow Strike still picked him off, so a little bit anticlimactic there. Is there a stun? Nope, Sand King can't walk through trees. Why did he cancel that? Not so sure why he cancelled that. Oh, Barrow Strike in. So a little bit of ring around Rosie, and oh, Shock Shrift goes out here, and SD Curse of Silence as well as the last word goes out on Mushy. Queen of Pain. I'm not so sure why he cancelled the TP there. He was home free. And so now what are you gonna do? Get spotted out, and Mushy on his way there with the Invis Rune. Goodbye, Quap. And Courier of all things gonna spot him out. Abba, you run. Stick charge, come on, stick charge. Spectre Dagger, gonna hit. Free kill here for Spectre. KYXY, gonna be happy with that. So running really long and not getting anything out of that. So cancelling a TP there because he gave up on life. A little bit sad, but still. Net picking up Rage. Wow, Rage is a good spell for him because magic immunity always great for any hero. And now KYXY singing drums, poor man shield, 1.5k gold. Oh, open wounds goes on net, and he pops the Rage. No problem. Good sentry ward placement, gonna de-ward this Observer from Orange. But right now mith.trust, they do need to get some kills up on the board. Orange leading it 4-1. RP catches him, and once again hate here on a singular target. Very Chinese of him, but still it does the job. 5-1 is the score here, and the gold
Radiant's
EXP
mid tower can
slowly
hang.
creeping up ahead, and Mushi finds the rune, double damage for him.
Radiant's mid tower's
Big
in
ugly
trouble.
Magnus will be finding that, and Net still tempting fate there because he has the rage, so he's gonna rage it. And Mushi doesn't have RP for this. SD still supporting pretty hard. Kels, be careful. Gets the Spectral Dagger up to him. Pops the ultimate there. Gonna get Barrow Striked up. And here comes the Epicenter. Holds him in place. Rubik will get another kill. Fade Bolt. Nope, not gonna get Fade Bolt. KYXY on the killing spree with the phase boots, with the drums. So I like this build coming out from KYXY because he does have the drums, he has the phase boots. It isn't a diffusal blade, it isn't a radiance, but still it allows you to compete in the fights early on. The drums giving you good survivability, giving movement speed, phase boots as well, gives you good damage along with the spectral dagger, allows you to run really fast through trees as well, so no one can actually juke you. You have vision, full vision, when you are looking through there. But right now, they might actually look to farm this up quickly because if they don't, it will be a lot of trouble for them when the Spectre does find it with them power. It's not something you really want. Mushi pick up his Blink Dagger is going to help him a lot for the next team fight. It did help him with the Queen of Pain kill in the middle lane. Abba once again not looking too good. He has 1 for 2 instead of the 0 for 2 early on, but now he's going to be running away to the bottom lane, trying to get some push going on. But Net, Arcanes, while Spectre sitting at 3.5, gonna look for a Blink Dagger. Oh no, not Blink Dagger, a Sacred Relic. Could be a Diffusal Blade, but probably a Sacred Relic. Gonna go for the Radiance. TNK got up his drums. Might want to go for the Armlet very shortly. And gotta be in this rune here for Nat. There is no map vision for Ebba. Ebba might be in a little bit of trouble if he's not careful. Gonna right click it and gonna be backing off right away. Oh, finds a free salve. And now Net tries to look for a kill here, but Ebba way ahead of him, literally. And Net, he has a TP scroll, so he doesn't have to worry too much. There could be a TP support coming in the way of the tier 1 tower. Queen of Pain throws itself, and I expect to see a get a scream up, and wow, Net being very aggressive here. Again, blink off, Prophet tries to look for a kill. TP out instantly from Ebba, got a TP out. So KYXY unable to get the kill, despite popping the hunt there.
Guess what's
Not gonna find it.
Dire's bottom tower.
TNK gonna be farming his entire creep wave himself. Will have his armlet very quickly, and still lasts it. Lakel's sitting up there with 160. If I click on him now, he'll have a lot of new items. No, he has Battle Fury as well as 4,000 gold. This guy, GPM, let's check that out right away. 682 Craygasm and hero levels 13. So nothing really much to talk about that, but still, that's a lot of money. And Nature's Prophet gonna be picking up his Shadow Blade right now.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Kel still farming with the jungle, doing a little bit of a pinpoint farming. And he's sitting here, just farm. Go here and farm. Get a lot of money up. Oh, Sand King comes in. Is there gonna be an RP? Rage. X gets open wounded. And TNK getting click. Not gonna get click. Oh, gets clicked down here by the Shadow Blade click. Was it clicked too many times? But yep. Oh God gets a free kill here on the Lifestealer. Well, not watching his position there. Gonna get killed. And Mushi. He has the Blink Dagger, he wants to go on the Queen of Pain. I can feel it. Throws out the Shockwave. Queen of Pain, gonna fly. Heba, you are tempting fate. And here you go. Pull in there, Barrel Strike. Don't even need the RP for that. Shockwave. So Queen of Pain,
Hardly hurt at
he
all.
knew the Magnus was there. He still stood around there. Blink is not your savior. He was dead before he could blink. And SD. Now Lakel's continuously farming. He has not gotten killed for quite a while now, but he has 4.6k gold. Hopefully he does spend it instead of like what Lumi would say, spend it at McDonald's after the meal, after the match. But heart here. Oh, so it's gonna be a heart here for Alchemist. A full-blown heart gonna be going his way. Like to see him pick up some armor. A plate mail will be good because HP doesn't count for crap if you do not have armor. 3 armor here on Lakel's. Be very careful here when farming the middle lane. RP was not used, so Mushi does have his RP and he could and he's not afraid to use it. Prophet, X, all lying in wait. They want to get the kill. Net, meanwhile, the carry Rubik, gonna be farming at the top lane. Get some key items up. Probably wards. That's flying out. Radiance flying out for Spectre at long last, and oh, a big ancient stack here, gonna farm by Ogre. KY was like, no, it's mine, and he's gonna get it with the Sacred Relic. Radiance. A lot of pings here for Mushi. He's like, I wanna kill something, I wanna kill something, I wanna kill something. Yep. And here we go. Nice stream as well as a global silence, and Mushi gets smashed to bits. The concoction a little bit too deadly for him, unstable for him. And X, oh X, he's so close to getting killed there. And now without Mushi, no fight. Oh, Spectral Dagger comes out, gonna keep tabs on Abba. Oh, Rubik gets caught out once again. Oh, he stole the global silence. He stole the global silence. Amazing. These notices that, oh, Magnus dies out, Echo Slam goes out, but Mushi lands an RP with the buyback, and Abba takes a fall, double kill for Ogre. KYXY is on a dominating streak, so 3-11, that was a good fight for them, but Silencer allowing the Rubik to steal global silence, man. I said in the draft that you won't get to steal the global silence, but he was just celebrating, yay, Mushi is dead, and then he just let the global silence get stolen there, so Rubik, well, net. This guy, his Rubik is fantastic. And now Roshan's gonna go the way of the Radiant, the Dire, and mith.trust. Well, they are not in any condition to contest this. Kel's meanwhile, the heart not doing him any good there. Like I said, he needs the plate mail, or he will get burst down very quickly anyway. Aegis goes down, 2304 for Spectre. Earthshaker does have his arcanes. Armlet flying out to TNK. Still, looking at the net worth now on both sides, we can see that the net worth. Yeah, we're gonna look at the net worth here. 16k here for Alchemist, and it's gonna be 10k only for Spectre. So Alchemist still sitting at the top of the gold charts, but if you look at the two supports, Sansa's Earthshaker, they have slightly below 2k, and 3k and 2k for Rubik and Sand King, respectively. Queen of Pain, of course, sitting at 5.3, 6.2 for the lifesteal, and 6.8 here for the Magnus. So they do have good intermediate heroes. Their supports are suffering a little bit. Earthshaker trying to gather enough funds to try and get that Blink Dagger up. But Abba picks up an Invis Rune, and he does have the BKB recipe. Does he have the hammer? That's the case. And we're gonna load up the Quad Bomb, and here we go. Let's follow the Quad Bomb. Keeping my eye on the map, but Quad Bomb incoming. And it's Mushi gonna get blown up once again. Oh, Quad Bomb incoming, and Mushi once again getting global silence up. Sonic Wave, not even gonna need it, holds it. Good discipline here from Abba, and they got a back off their free kill here. And the last word comes out, KYXY, he does everything. Last word, he gonna let the last word pop. Now he's disarmed for a long time. KYX with the good Barushai, gonna save his life there, but now Spectre, he's left alone there with his team, gets slammed up. Echo Slam just to ensure the kill. Fissure in the face, he cracks open. The Spectre slips into the ground and will just disappear from the face of Earth. And now Lakel's Hyperstone has Terras, Battle Fury, Man of Midas, and gonna be breaking down the tier 1 tower. Boom. Gonna leave a Calling Blade there on the floor just because. Well, that thing's worth a little bit of money, but still not even gonna waste the time. It's gonna be backing up there. Earthshaker passes. Oh yeah, Earthshaker passes him. The TP scroll, but now Sand King, he has his dagger, so that is something to note about as well. And I'm gonna see if Silencer can actually land that. I'm gonna see if Silencer can actually land their global silence while the X is actually channeling in the forest, and he gets silenced up, and he's gonna like, guys, I'm blinking in with nothing. But Lakel's in a little bit of danger. Here comes a Shadow Bladed Prophet and Magnus. He wants revenge. Are they going to get the kill? Is the question? Is the question though? There's an AC here, and oh, Lakel's going to spot out Magnus. Mushi going to RP right away. Lakel's going to be stunned up. Oh, here comes Spectre. Yep, this will be the kill here. Barrel Strike to follow. Lakel's in a bit of trouble. Going to pop his ultimate here. Could try to survive. He uses his stun as well. He has 3 seconds. He might deny himself. No, he does not. And oh, he nearly pounds Mushi to the ground. But no, not enough time. For a moment there, I thought he was going to run around, let the stun kill himself. And no, not going to get it. Oh, and Mushi got to be very happy not dying there. Nature's Prophet, and gets a Guinsu. Oh, not Guinsu. Going to get a Hex. Sacrifice. Net. Still not looking at any blink tag or anything like that. And now Mushi gonna pop them power on himself, gonna eating up this Thunder Lizards. And now Mushi gonna blink away. BKB for the Queen of Pain, so at long last he gets his BKB. So that's going to help his case quite a bit there. He's been burst down a little bit too much. And oh gosh, Shadow Blade with the Hex. Abba, goodbye, sir. You're going to be a pig. Queen of Pig. That's what Corp stands for. Alright. Connect Heart, Spectre, chop. Nope. Oh girl's like, you don't even need to come, bro. I got this. The Wrath of Nature hits at the right time, and the last poke gets rid of him. So Queen of Pain, after picking up the shiny new BKB, going to take a fall once again. Finds himself bathing in the well. Net worth 19k here for the Alchemist. And TNK. Meanwhile, ST, he's been pretty good on that global silence, other than that mishap there with the Rubik stealing it. It did cost him his life, but the global silence getting stolen there was not exactly what you want. Oh, here comes another Ogre, the sniper, and poof, Piggy. No, not even needed. They're gonna just right click answer down, and unstoppable here for Ogre, and more invisible units on the side of Orange here. And Mushi, he's just looking for someone, not gonna find him. He was looking for someone to just poke over the cliff and just skewer him up. Right now, a lot of heroes down. Lakel gets blinked up as well as the epicenter. Is there gonna be a global silence? Nice vision, they're gonna stop his life. Echo Slam, RP gonna land on 2 of them. Lakel, does he have the time? BKB here for the Queen of Pain. Now this could be a turnaround, and RP. Oh, Ogre in a little bit of trouble. He has the Hex, but you can't Hex BKB units. No, he's gonna TP out. There is no vision, and Queen of Pain gonna chase down Net. Net is being so annoying here. He stole the ultimate from Alchemist, so he's gonna have a lot of HP, a lot of regeneration. Look at him just regenning up. 61 HP regeneration per second, and Spectre not in that fight for that round because of the Haunt being on cooldown, but still, Mushi with the big RP not finding a kill there other than the Earthshaker, who has already blown his entire skill set. Still, good fight here from mith.trust, I must say. 7 to 15. The gold graph still a bit balanced because of the Alchemist farming like a madman. 20k now for him, and very soon, well, they're gonna find him really hard to stop. And the gold graph, the XP graph, 6k is the difference. So that's the true lead that Orange do have in this game. And Ogre forever running around with this Shadow Blade, just trying to profit from some out of position heroes, and he has found 2 so far. Silence as well as the Queen of Pain, and the Shadow Blade Prophet is just so annoying to deal with, because Prophet with the money he can actually go for a white set of items, and he can get quite a bit of farm from that as well. Observer Ward, gonna be keeping tabs. Orange always with the aggressive warding, gonna be finding out heroes that they can't. Oh. Pause here from Sand King. Wait, says X, and says sorry as well. So we're gonna forgive him. We won't call Malini onto, and won't release Mali onto him. And still, and alright, I'm gonna check out some stats right now. It's gonna be a Blink Dagger for Sand King. Rubik still not looking anything good. He has been smashed up in a couple of fights there. Lakel's with the AC. He's about to hit full set. He has 3k gold right now. So once he does hit the full set of items, he can actually, well, do quite a bit in the fights. He just needs Mjolnir. Perhaps a crit. A crit would be good for him. Lifesteal, meanwhile, he's not been getting as much farm as the Alchemist. Well, that's obvious here, but the thing is, once he gets up that item, the Alchemist will be taking the front lines, but the more Orange stall this, stall this fight. I'm not so sure they can actually fight it back, because once the life stealer gets big, the Queen of Pain, when he stops dying, he starts getting items, he gets a lot of right click power, he gets the Hex, Silencer. The more the game drags on, the more his last word. No, he has not gone for any glaives of wisdom, so no last word, no glaive, no wisdom stolen for him. So Silencer, there were quite a bit of kills there on the map, 7 kills. That's something he could have actually gotten. He has got 2 assists right now, so that's 4 ins that he's been missing out. So I do not agree with just skipping that 1 point on glaives. The stolen in is always great for you, and he can rack up, you never know. But now Lakels, he's gonna be pushing this on his own, and his supports are gonna be in the background. Silencer might not want to go too close to the tower. There's Net with the Barrel Strike and the Blink Dagger ready. Epicenter off cooldown in 3 seconds.
Them dire buildings are tough as nails.
Alright, here goes the channel. Here we go. You got a Barrel Strike as well. Locale's going to be standing in, and here comes the Fissure. Silence to follow as well. Good stun here. And the Silence. Mushi already popped his BKB. He won't be able to get this. And now they're going to pick up on Locale's. Well, meanwhile, Spectre does pick up a few heroes there. Oh! R5 is trying to go for the stun, but mith.trust, they do get the tier 1 tower, and now Ogre is going to be chased down. Is there going to be chased down? Nice RP there. Going to be trapping them in a good Fissure. Once again there. Going to be buying some time, and throws out a stun on Mushi, but Mushi will be saved there by the Sprout. If not, Mushi might have gone down there. But so the Alchemist goes down, Silencer goes down, and the Quap dies. Where did the Quap die? So Quap dies. Dies over here while trying to go for the haste rune. So he dies once again. 8 to 18 now. Orange, they trade Sand King and tier 1 tower for 3 kills. So pretty worth it in their opinion. And Net will find himself an observer and a sentry over here. And KYXY gonna go for the heart now. Gonna go for more HP, but the more HP you get, the more HP Lifestealer will steal. Hide your lives, hide your children. Basher for TNK, so he's going for the Abyssal Blade. Might want to farm this. Come on, eat that. So the Quap's back into action here. He has the Dust, and I really like to commend R5. He's been doing an excellent job here on the Earthshaker. His Earthshakers, his Fissures have been spot on every single fight. I'd like to see a buff the Fissure actually. Doesn't do enough damage just yet. Earthshaker, he should see more play. He's a pretty skill reliant hero, and yeah,
Radiant's top tower
very
is
few
in
players
bad
actually
shape.
play him to his best, fullest extent. And now you see R5 with the Ancient Abuse. Really good. Really a fun to watch. Really fun team to watch. Surprised I haven't discovered mith.trust till now, but Orange of course with the constant aggression, Mushi and his Trigger Happiness, and the array of good supports that Net stealing Global Silence. I'm pretty sure most Rubiks can't actually boast that fact. And Sand King. Hard here for Spectre. Barrel Strike to deward. And blink away afterwards. Fissure goes up, gonna steal out the farm, and oh, R5 gonna be hitting he's gonna hit his critical point, hitting level 11 along with the Blink Dagger. There's some farm up top to be getting, and there's something about hitting a full team Echo Slam that makes you feel really good about yourself. Now, Lakels, he has AC, he has 5.4k. What's he gonna go for? Go for a crit, man, go for a crit. Could go for Mionia as well, but he's been shut down. He might want to go for BKB, yeah, that's what I want to say. He should go for BKB. There is a Prophet that has the Hex, there is the Sand King, there's the Rubik, but now Alchemist, he actually needs to go for the BKB. He sells the Midas, no, goes for the Sacred Relic. You can't hit things when you're a pig. Right, Roshan's gonna be back up, Prophet, with the mass amount of dewarding. They're gonna go and Bracer, wow, Alchemist spends all his money, and he's now going to go look for the Roshan. Mushi spots him out. Aegis about to be given up. Lakels, oh, gonna be skewering him. Very great play from Global Silence to follow. Lakels, Sonic Wave to go out as well. BKB as well. Oh, God takes a fall. Mushi gonna pop in an Echo Slam. Great play here. KYXY is gonna be locked down, stunned just before he gets up the clip, and pound, and he gets destroyed. TNK with the double kill, and now, well, Orange, he did kill the Silencer as well as the Earthshaker because of that dispersion damage, but now, without their hard carry and without their Prophet, I'm not so sure they can actually take the Aegis, and they take the Aegis before the Sand King goes in. Sand King gonna send himself to his own doom. mith.trust, TNK, triple kill for him. Ogre on the run, stun coming out, Net gets smashed. Goodbye, ultra kill here for TNK. Is there gonna be a Rampage? Mushi might have to be, oh, open wounds as well, and Lakels, he wants to find a kill, no, skewer away. He's gonna be running away from battle, so TNK Ultra Kill, that's gonna help out this lifestealer. This guy hasn't been getting enough farm, and now he's gonna get Ebba doesn't die in the fight, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause. Oh god, gets caught out here. No, the stun. Be very careful. He's gonna damage himself, but I don't think it's a good idea to go there. Mushy, I know you want to get a kill on this guy, but he's regenerating up to full health. Look at the regeneration, 146 per second. Earthshaker picks up his Blink Dagger, and that was a walk-in Earth Echo Slam. Did he forget to add second level of Echo Slam? Oh, that's a shame. That's a big shame, but still. That was a walk-in Echo Slam, ladies and gentlemen. Walk-in. He just walked into it. Imagine the Blink Dagger, he'll be landing even better ones. But still, a great fight here for mith.trust, 12 to 20. And we have a 6k goal lead here. Oh, Mushi going in once again, gonna skewer Lacals. What is wrong? He tries to get that, gets Abyssal bladed up. And here comes the stun here from Rubik. Rubik steals it up. Sansa gets a kill here on Nature's Prophet at the back end of play. So Prophet not so sure what he was doing, but Rubik throws out the stun back in there. But Lacals has a double damage, but not so sure why Mushi decided to go in there. And he's just gonna bang away the tower. Look at the tower drop. And with the ultimate popped already, he will have it in about 25 seconds, so Alchemist probably want to wait for it. Backdoor protection, what is that?
Hang on to that mid tower.
And now Orange, things like it look pretty dangerous for them. Prophet bought out for that fight, so he won't be around for the next 50 seconds. Net constantly throwing out the unstable concoctions. Try to slow down the Alchemist, but here comes the quad bomb. As it's ready to follow. 5 seconds left for the unstable concoction. There is still an RP as well as a BKB. Now they're gonna pop the... No, not control stun, so Lacals might actually stun himself this time. This is not so good. Oh, Rubik gets himself stunned. Goodbye, Rubik. Last one gonna get him. Quap gonna right click him down. Rubik, a little bit of throwing coming there. KYX dropping really low. Mushi and his team, he tries to go for the RP. No, he gets stunned up here by the Abyssal Blade. Right click, and no, go to get Abyssal up. He's gonna go down, and this might be game here for Orange. mith.trust on the back foot the entire game. Comes back with Lacals, with the 5 slotted Alchemist, with the Aegis. And now they lose a mid-Rex. They could lose even more than that. X in position here for the epicenter. Is there gonna be anything? Because Spectre is down. No, Spectre's not down. Prophet just got up, but Mushi. Oh, there's a good epicenter here, and now Wrath Nation actually gets the kill. But no, the key heroes there on mith.trust are not down. Ultimate here for the for the Alchemist is up, so he could go back there. TNK trying to armlet toggle against this. KYX gets a first hit bash. RNGG for you, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna be throwing out the Alchemist stun, and KYXY will go down. There is no buyout for the Spectre, and now this looks really bad here for Orange. Now mith.trust with the Aegis, Lifestealer purchases his own Abyssal Blade, so BKB or not, you are gonna be stunned and chopped down by this Alchemist, the crazy madman, gonna be running out. Oh god, still trying to go for the Sprout here, not so sure if this is the right idea, but oh, look how it's gonna draw the stun under the Sentry Ward. Nice return stun here from Net, and that is gonna help him out a little bit. And Magnus comes back in, and he might get a kill here with the RP. They're gonna land the RP on Lacals, so Lacals might be counter throwing here. Is he gonna be? Yep, gonna be skewered, but no, turn to fight, just turn to fight, not gonna turn to fight. So oh, Agor gets a killing spree here. Good play from him. We'll pick up the Alchemist, but mid-Rex taken here. Orange. And a buyback here from Alchemist. Not so sure is the best choice actually. They want to capitalize here on, well, the Spectre being dead, I guess. But still, gonna be pushing down the bottom lane and losing a mid-Rex. Orange, they still are not out of this fight. They have the Spectre, a really farmed one, and a Nature's Prophet. So one lane of Rex, not too good. So I'm surprised to see them actually back off there. But a good epicenter as well as Wrath of Nature does buy them the time. The Silencer did go down along with the Earthshaker. But Earthshaker, great Echo Slam, great Global Silence. So I said the supports on Orange were great. mith.trust, they have a good support lineup as well. And X, Blink Dagger, BKB Blink. So Mushi, he's been getting silenced through his BKB. He's been popping the BKB a little bit too early. And Global Silence, you require a lot of discipline there to try and get Mushi. So Mushi, a lot of times you see him just running around the fights, trying to poke around there, not knowing what to do. And Blink Dagger here for Alchemist. So interesting pickup here. Looks like he wants to be the bomb, so it's going to be the Alch Bomb. It's going to be Alch Bomb here, and he will be showing that Blink Dagger, so a little bit of a mistake, I feel. Because one more big bone-crushing fight could win them the game. All the buyouts are expanded. Spectre is nowhere near a buyout. Prophet, he will have the buyout, but still. Magnus, he has a buyout, but once he blows his RP, he's pretty much useless without a refresher up. Rubik doesn't have buyout, Sand doesn't have buyout. Oh, instant blink here, and there goes Mushi. Mushi is gone. There'll be no reverse polarity for this fight. Not gonna draw out anything. They're gonna take another Rex here, and Mushi buys out. So a stun on Lacals, so Lacals stuns himself down. Here comes the Barrel Strike, but great once again with the global silence here, and the RP lands, but there's no follow-up, and mith.trust, they are going to pick down Mushi. Mushi, is he going to go down? No, not going to go down. The Spectre comes in, Locals dropping very low, and this with nice echo slam, KYXY will take a fall, and oh god, next in line here, TNK is wicked sick, but here comes the Spectre, picking up the Earthshaker, the echo slam as well, doing a lot of damage to Net. This has been a really close game. Net tries to get a kill, but monster kill streak here for TNK. Oh god is on a dominating streak. How did Mushi come back here? He didn't go down, so a great scream and a right click here. X will go down. Mushi tries to get a skew onto the high ground, not gonna find it. Prophet trying to look for pickoffs. Quap gonna blink right into him, and Daedalus gonna stop him at open wounds. Gonna go out on TNK. TNK gonna go one-on-one. Abyssal Blade jam on true side on the ground. Oh god, might actually drop here. No. Gonna go right click and a hex here on TNK, and TNK will lose his life. Triple kill here for the Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet carrying his team, and he can actually teleport to the top as well now. Things don't look as good for mith.trust. mith.trust looked to be really convincing with that fight, but Magnus buying back at the end of that, doing a really good job. And now is Nature's Prophet gonna TP in? No, he's gonna stop the mid push, and with Earthshaker already out of there, he's gonna be able to push back the creep wave, and now things look balanced back on the board. It is still a huge goal lead in favor of mith.trust, but still Orange, they have the capability to come back. And look at the XP graph. XP, the fights have been going back in mith.trust's favor. It's a 5k lead in the experience graph right now. But still, negligible at this point in the game. 40 minutes in. Mushi getting picked off a little bit too much, I feel. He did pop the BKB, but still, Abyssal Blade, can't blame the guy, he get hit. But X, he has the epicenter, and it's been landing in perfectly. Earthshaker with the Echo Slams as well. He's been holding him back, let's hold it back, and bam! And you go down. So, that's exactly how this game has been. The global silence as well. Hold it till some of the heroes come in. Some of the things you want to do is you wait for half the team to come in and eat global silence. They wait for half the spells to go up so that you can't get the full combo together. You can survive the epicenter, but when you block off the rest, or you can survive the RP but you block the epicenter, that is something that can actually turn the fight. Because you force a wrong execution out here from Orange, and Orange, well, they have been reeling a little bit here, but the Nature's Prophet has been carrying them. Like I said, Nature's Prophet will always have a buyout ready so long the timer is off. And yeah, this is where Necrolite with the Aghanim Scepter is going to come in. So Necrolite might be new meta. And Alchemist will have his buyback out now for the next fight. So he will be a little bit less perturbed about dying in the next fight. He will probably want to go for the BOTs as well. Going to sell threats for the BOT. So he will need buyout money plus an additional 1.1k to have the BOT to jump back into the fight. So it's going to be the quad bomb armed once again. But Locals, I still feel that he should go for the BKB. He can't whack anything when he's been silenced or stunned up. And oh, this is a big wraparound gang. It's gonna be a name. And X gets stunned. R5 will be gone before the fight starts. No Echo Slam for this fight, but Global Slam's gonna land. Mushi lands once again. Oh god, might go down. He has no buyout. Mushi has to be very careful here. And now KYXY, he's gonna take a fall. The bad initiation. Sand King buys back, but Queen of Pain, he's gonna be jumping out front, but no buyback here on their two hard carries. And now Rubik takes a fall. This could be the end of the road for Orange. 1-for-1 might be the new score here. mith.trust with the two hard carries online. Earthshaker, they blew everything on him, and a great global silence. 6 seconds without spells. RP or not, you can't chain anything in there. And well, Spectre not being able to survive through that fight. That dispersion or not, you get chopped to bits and pieces in the acid spray. So Abba, see, like I said, once you get the Queen of Pain money, you get the money on the Alchemist. He already had the Alchemist money. TNK, once he gets his farm up, it's a scary hero. And now the turn goes down. Orange will call GG. 1-for-1 here in this best of 5 grand finals. No trio storm for Orange here. And well, am I impressed? And it goes stun kill X here. Fountain farming, not gonna get it. Saved by the explosion. 26-29, mith.trust persevere to a 43-minute GG. And I expect Alchemist to be banned next time. Locals carries his team. Great play here. A round of applause for them. And now we'll be going to game 3 very shortly. Don't go away. If you like my class, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, and follow me on Twitch. It really does help. My Facebook will have a giveaway very shortly as well, so it could help you to like that page. Anyway, I'm your host, Lysander Sonora, casting on behalf of Beyond the Summit. Great shout out to all you 3,500 of you in the chat right now. And of course, we'll be coming back for game 3 very quickly. Big shout out to our sponsors, Gigabyte, Western Digital, as well as Corsair. Dota Talk, you are our admins in our heart. Alright, next game coming up soon. Suggest your music in the chat below. I'll be playing requests from the previous game, so it'll just stack up and I'll play some towards the end of the show. And yep, stat screen for you guys who want to see it. 0 for 6, best Earthshaker ever. Still, good support. Right, see you guys next game.